All right, election day was this week, and Phil Murphy was reelected as governor in New Jersey, and the AP reports he's the first Democratic governor to get a second straight term in New Jersey in 44 years. This comes after Glenn Youngkin defeated Terry McAuliffe in Virginia's gubernatorial race. Youngkin was the first Republican to win statewide office in 12 years. These elections were expected to set the pace for the voter sentiments since Biden became president and generally tell the tale for the future. Both races were extremely close. And additionally, some exciting news. The Virginia Lieutenant Governor-elect Winsome Sears becomes the first female and woman of color to hold the office. Sears was born in Jamaica and served as a Marine in the United States military. And the Supreme Court heard arguments on New York's gun permit law this week. NBC reports the law requiring showing a special need to get a permit for carrying a concealed handgun in public in New York is under scrutiny. Supreme Court justices leaned more towards the side of the Constitution providing a right to people to carry the gun outside the home, but said that there does need to be restrictions in crowded places. The last time the ruling was reviewed was in 2008, and the court will decide on this issue by June. And more news out of Virginia. Monday, a juvenile court judge found a transgender teen guilty of sexually assaulting a female in the Loudoun County High School in May. The National Review reports the victim's father said the biological male student, while wearing a skirt, forcibly sodomized his 9th grade daughter in the girls' restroom. This comes after a, quote, gender inclusivity policy went into place this year, allowing students to use the bathroom for which they identify. The father was speaking out at a local school board meeting and was arrested for disorderly conduct after conversations heated during a protest, and the school was accused of covering up the assault. Prior to this ruling, the transgender student was transferred to another school where a similar incident occurred. And ending on some good news, that's if you're a Braves fan. They have done it. They won the World Series, and the parade is about to begin tomorrow in Atlanta. They beat the Astros Tuesday 7-0 in Game 6 in the best-of-a-7 series, which they won 4-2. It's the first time they've won since moving to Atlanta. Last time they won was in '95.
Well, I think they've been in Atlanta earlier than '95.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the last time they won was in '95.
In '95, yeah, because they moved out of Milwaukee. Mm-hmm. That was back in the old Hank Aaron days.
Are you a Braves fan?
No.
No.
No, but I mean, no. If the Yankees played the Iranians, I'd root for the Iranians. But the fact of the matter is that, sports is some levity for us here. Yeah. When you cover the news like we're doing here, Sarah, and I think people at home get a feel for this as they watch their televisions, it's really a lot of bad news.
It is. It's tough.
There's not a lot of good news. And I have to be honest, at the end of these shows, I'm a little spent because, you really go through this stuff and you'd like to cover more positive things, but there just isn't anything out there right now.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I remember I was watching the news one day and my husband kind of walked by and he's like, man, this is all so depressing. And as a news person, as a reporter, as a journalist, as someone who's, an avid news watcher, I mean, it starts to weigh on you, but it is to educate the public. And sometimes I think in my head, I'm like, is worse stuff happening? Or are people just finding out more? Is social media readily available? Everyone has a video camera. Everyone has a photo. Everyone's online. Are we just learning more?
I think it's a combo platter.
Okay.
I think that the country and the world are not in great shape.
Yeah.
But I think it's a combo platter. So.